Good afternoon. My name is Chief Raymond Hickman. Let me begin by saying that we are deeply committed to serving our diverse, dynamic community with integrity, professionalism, and compassion. We understand how the unjust actions of even a single officer in any jurisdiction can impact the public's trust in law enforcement as a profession. The sanctity of human life is paramount, and every person has a right to be free from excessive use of force. And deadly force may only be used when necessary in defense of human life. To that end, we are committed to procedures that are not only following the law, but also instill confidence in the public and promote transparency. Misconduct by any member of this department is unacceptable and will not be tolerated. This investigation is in the very early stages and is ongoing. The information I have today is preliminary and is intended to provide you with the best and most accurate information we have at this time. It is also important for you to understand that this information is subject to change and is very likely to change as our investigation continues and more information is discovered and analyzed to determine its relevance. And because our investigation has not been completed, I may not be able to provide answers to all of your questions at this time. It has long been known that policing is a dangerous job, and it often requires police officers to make split-second decisions that will then be judged and scrutinized for a lifetime. As police officers, we hope we never have to use our weapons, but when we're forced to do so, we understand and we accept the high level of scrutiny that results because we want to remain a model of transparency. In the coming hours and days, we will continue our practice of releasing body camera video following incidents involving our officers during which force is used on any member of the community. At this time, we are providing you with videos from 2 officers who were present and captured the incident as it unfolded. The officer who fired his weapon did not have his camera on at the time of the incident, and therefore no video from his perspective is available. We will be playing these videos at the end of this briefing and will make them available to everyone on our social media pages. Please understand that these videos are just one piece of a thorough and complete investigation. We will continue that investigation, which will include, at minimum, interviews with the involved officers and witnesses. We owe it to the officer involved, the suspect and the suspect's family, along with the entire community, to make sure that we do a thorough review of the incident. Only then can we decide whether this issue of force was justified and whether our policies, procedures, and training were followed. Now I want to provide you with some information about the incident and the officer who was involved. At approximately 10 p.m. last night, we were made aware of an incident that occurred near the intersection of Zaragoza and Delta Drive in the Lower Valley. At that time, an officer with this department conducted a traffic stop, which ultimately resulted in a situation in which the officer discharged his weapon at a member of the community, causing injury to at least one person. The officer involved in that incident works in our Lower Valley Division. His name is John Doe. Officer Doe has been an officer with our department since November of 2011. The officer's photograph and information from his personnel file will be shared with the media after this briefing. He has been placed on administrative reassignment and will be performing non-uniform duties while the investigation is being conducted. Once the investigation is concluded, a summary report of investigation regarding this incident will be publicly posted on the department's website. Following the conclusion of the investigation, the department, with the assistance of the Community Advisory Panel, will review the findings of the investigation and make recommendations regarding the serving of any resulting disciplinary charges or adverse actions against the officers involved. Thank you.